Boom, rocks in the room. And today I'm going to tell you what's cooler than a nice, cool dip in the pool, even cooler than government cheese. And also, I'm going to tell you what is the most constant thing in real estate, something like change. On real estate news for real people and hot tips for the hot IA today. And I'm going to jump right into real estate news for real people. In that, mortgage rates, I don't know how many times they can continue to say this month over month and down, down, down. I mean, it's almost like there's a steeper dive in some of this stuff than there is in the cryptocurrency market. But mortgage rates continue to drop. The 15-year fixed rate loan hit an all time new low this week, as rates for the 30-year loans also dipped by 1/10 of a percentage point, according to Freddie Mac. Concerns about the Delta variant and the overall trajectory of the pandemic are undoubtedly affecting economic growth, Freddie Mac chief economist Sam Catter said. While the economy continues to mend, treasury yields have decreased and the mortgage rates have followed suit. Unfortunately, many home buyers are unable to take advantage of low rates due to low inventory, high prices, and don't forget, by the way, this is not in his quote, don't forget all the investors out there and billion-dollar boys clubs that are buying up all the real property. For the week ending July 22nd, Freddie Mac's average rates for the following types were as follows. 30-year fixed rate mortgage rates averaged 2.78%. Rates on 15-year fixed hit 2.12. Hey, folks, this can mean good things for you. It means good things for me. You know what I just locked my rate at on a refinance with my VA type lending product that I get to utilize? 2.25. Cut my former interest rate in half, thereby reducing my payments 160 grand over the next 30 years, but I'll pay it off for that. But 2.25, folks. And again, I don't know how much of this is real. It's almost surreal. But if you're going to be buying a home, good luck. But if you're going to be refinancing, it's good days. If you're going to be buying money, this is the best time to be doing that if you're not getting out while the getting's good, so to speak. And back into government cheese portion of our program, they're talking about stimulating the economy while nobody's really able to work like they used to. And they're printing out $7 trillion that's based on what? I don't know. But hey, folks, if you're going to be refinancing, and if you haven't already, get it on. And if you're going to be selling your home and you really want to learn about defending your home equity, everything you need is in the link below. I'm Rock, Florida. I've been disrupting the real estate industry for a very long time from the inside. I save my clients on average $8,300 per transaction with full service brokerage. And I can teach you how to do it yourself or to do it with a proper education of industry practices and the right counter agency intelligence. And towards that end, I need people to know that we are now in Hot Tips for the Hot IA. You're the hot IA, homeowner of the information age. You really need to know more than HGTV or your neighbors are really telling you about how to defend your home equity, since it's appreciating so much. And really, you might want to keep some of it instead of the 6% average, which is falling, by the way. But in Hot Tips for the Hot IA, we're up to 96 of 101. And the tip is be prepared, folks. The only thing that's constant in life is change. And once you have a contract, you've sold it one of the 3 times that you will need to sell it through the course of your transaction. And the buyer will oftentimes want to make modifications to the deal midstream or following the initial contract. Be prepared for requests from the buyer to modify parts of the contract, and don't do it verbally. And this is one of those occasions where me, as a real estate broker, need you to know I'm not an attorney, not a CPA. However, this is a good time to call in your power of attorney. If you need legal modifications to the contract, make sure you get a review, make sure they are in writing, and make sure they're in your benefit and to your satisfaction, because it's tricky, folks. When changes happen, are you prepared? Sometimes they get emotive. Sometimes they're asking you for things that you would have never known or expected them to be asking for. So just do it. Ask multiple counsels and put it in writing. But some of the changes you can expect to make, some of the times it'll be with regards to their financing. They will have applied for a note. They need to make modifications to the contract. Oftentimes, the most constant changes to the contract are going to be the hardest time to sell it is the second time. Once it's gone through the inspection and repair process and negotiating those, make sure it's all in writing, folks. Handshake deals, I'm still a fan of them, but get it in writing and make sure it's properly timed, dated, signed, sealed, and delivered. So that's hot tip number 96 of 101 in hot tips for the hot IA today and real estate news for real people. And by the way, folks, everything you need to sell a house in the link below. Like this broadcast, dislike it. I don't care, really. I want your feedback, though. Make comments. Teach others what it is that they wish they would have known before they need to know it. And as for me and my house, we pray blessings on you and your house and make it a great day. All right.